So this is a new thing, and it's a camera. So let me see if I can get this a little bit so I can look right at you. How about that? Yeah, that's better. So, anyways, I want to talk to you guys about. I sort of had an epiphany this last week about how um, we're here on purpose, like not to give up. Like I think failure, the thing, if I have been feeling in the last couple of years, like the hard reality that we've been poisoned and just shocked that we've been poisoned. You know what I mean? So, and well, how do I say this? At first, I was really angry, and I was, you kind of go through all these emotions, right? About realizing the betrayal, like reading these books, Helen Caldicott's book. My niece found this old book on something seven or something. I'm going to read it. It's awesome. It's like from the early 60s, and it's all this stuff about what they have done to us, right? So that's part of the thing. But I had this idea that we came here on purpose. Like, I am very strongly spiritual. I believe in angels, I believe in God. I believe we have really strong spirit selves, and I think that there's guides and there's spiritual forces. Like, I found Mark Borjeski in the last year. He was a guest on the Richie Allen show, and I liked him. And then I didn't really hear him too much, but then I found him. I kind of forgot about him, and I recently found him on YouTube, and he's actually really helped me. And I've kind of had this epiphany because, my channel is really about nuclear contamination. I make political rants about stuff, right? And I haven't really been like talked about spiritual stuff, hardly ever. But it is because of Mark Brzezinski. And actually, he said, he did this video on crystals. Get a video that feels like the right one, not a video, a crystal. And I had this crystal actually. It was laying around my house. And I created this. And this is a jade. And I don't know why, but I know I feel better when I wear the jade and I put them together. And this just super something about it. I know this all sounds woo-woo to you guys, so like whatever, but to me it's very real. Just as this idea, this epiphany that I had, this real, really real idea that we actually are here on purpose and that we came here to fight this fight. We came here to save our planet from the evil people. And we are going, those of us that are awakened, like realizing what it is, I really believe like the healthier we get, the better we get, the more we understand ourselves and our lives and we come at peace, we're going to bring healing to the planet and to the whole. I think that we'll be able to, the solutions are going to happen. And I really feel like the illusion of everything's going to go to shit and we're just like, fuck it, we're all going to die and who cares? Look, our bodies are physical. We're spirits inside a physical body, so we're not going to die. Like that idea, I don't abide by that. I mean, I think I've shared with you that before. I don't think of religion like this. I think of the universe like time and space. Like when we think about it, we've been here before. We've been here in the past, right? So um, I know that I have. Put you that way. Uh, but I think we're here to save each other. That's the thing. I think we're really we're here on purpose to fight the good fight. We're here speaking out and coming to YouTube and talking to each other. I mean, I have a small tribe of people who watch these videos. Which I'm grateful for because I know with the power of three, right? You get three, you'll ultimately have hundreds of thousands of people Because if three get three and three get three and three get three, man, we're going to have a lot of people. We create change. And I decided recently that I'm committed to making YouTube videos and to staying on YouTube, despite how fucked up they are, excuse my language, and how they like are the big spies for the government. But what the hell? The government right outside the post, they have these posts with cameras and shit. They can look right in your house if they want. Who cares? I mean, is this Big Brother, or am I really afraid of Big Brother? I guess I will be when the tanks start rolling down the street. But you know what? I think there's enough of us that we can fight that off. We do not have to let us go into totalitarianism. We can just stop it. As straight human beings, we don't have to like overthrow. We just refuse to participate and just love each other and be good and be generous and help each other and lift each other up, praise each other. Because really, humans are magnificent beings. Think about it. Our brains are constantly going, our bodies are constantly going. I mean, we interact at such a deep level with each other that we don't even recognize it. You can feel people without even knowing it. They've done studies with children where they take the mother and put the mother in a room and have her plug her up to electrons, and they have her watch a movie. They take the child in the playroom and plug them up into the electrons, and when the mother is watching a movie that makes her laugh, the baby starts laughing. And when the mother watches a movie that makes her scared, the baby gets scared. And they tried this on parents of different ages, and honestly, it is just incredible. It's an incredible thing how we are not even aware. I mean, I know I'm aware of a lot of things that have happened to me that are like magic. I just sort of decided, I guess when I was a very young girl, I was going to just create my own magic because frankly, where I grew up was not fun. My parents had a lot of issues and they acted out on us. Let's just put it to you that way. It was not good, and I was one of the younger one of 8. So it was a rough start, but those are all blessings. All that stuff is blessings because it teaches us love and compassion and, I don't know, just generosity. And I say that word, I believe in being generous. That's the other thing. Like, I think it's really important that we give each other a break and give ourselves a break. Love ourselves. Like Dr. Ross Rosenberg talks about this, self-love recovery. And that's what I mean. Like, we're beginning to, I'm going to take my glasses off. I always end up taking off my glasses. But I don't want us to get despondent in what I call the nuke truth movement. I'm not anti-nuclear. If they can make nuclear not dangerous, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing, but they can't do that. They can't clean up the mess they've already made. There's too much of it in the ocean. They don't even test for plutonium. They don't test for plutonium. They don't test for strontium. I guess you can get tested for strontium. But there's a whole host of other radioactive nuclides that they don't even know. So I'm going to look up there because I don't know where to look. I'm looking at myself looking down. I don't think that works. Wait a minute. Let me just grab this stupid thing. There. How about that? So that's the weird thing when you're looking at the... Sheesh, Louise. Okay. So that's even Steven. Okay. Sorry to experiment on you guys, but this is a live camera and I'm using my little webcam. See? Hello? Oh my God, that's what I mean. Life is sort of fun trying to figure out this little thing that we've created on our planet, right? So what that means is I need my computer laptop to be sitting about 4 inches closer to me. Hello? Beep, my kitty's asleep. Look at him. He wanted me to pet. He's not much of a petter cat, but he likes me to give him attention when he likes it. And that's about it. Just when he likes it. Oh my gosh. I don't want us to get despondent. I don't want being a nuke truther to be something that is terrible. I want us as nuke truthers to say, yeah, we've got a lot of content. I mean, why are people who are nuke truthers demeaned and sort of like acted like you're talking about something that you shouldn't be talking about, when if you talk about chemical contamination, people don't mind talking about that, or they don't mind talking about asbestos, or I don't know, other things that happen. Dang, look at my eyes, how cross-eyed they go when my glasses are off. Boing. I don't think so, and I don't want to go get my other glasses, so hello. There, that's better. At least it's better for me from this end looking out with these guys on. It is better. So there you go. You're going to have the purple glasses. uh, since I found out about Fukushima, that changed everything in my life. And it wasn't particularly like I haven't outgrown Fukushima, because if you guys hadn't noticed, it's fucking blowing up again, spewing. It's still, take a look, go look to their feeds. They can't cover it up. It's public feeds. It's spewing radioactivity out of the buildings. They're probably saying it's just steam. Don't worry, it's just steam. Yeah, steam with boatloads of radioactivity on it. I think maybe I should look up there. I'll look right into the camera. How about that? You have to look right into the camera. I'll practice it and then I'll look at this later. I'm like today, there was news today about uranium leaking and blah, blah, blah. Really? You want to find out where all the uranium is leaking? Look at the child cancer hospitals. Look at where children are born with no kidneys, no liver, no, all these weird things, Crying Earth, Rise Up. That's a documentary about a family and a tribe of people who have uranium all over the place. And a little town in Wyoming or North Dakota or something like that, where they just dug uranium mines, and they have them all over the place. And now they're doing fracking. So they're saying, oh, no, the fracking is not getting into the uranium, but it does get into the uranium. And it's just outrageous. And a little girl was born with no anus. And this is her, like, she's had all this other stuff. She's looking for a kidney. She needs a kidney. And the mom is learning. That's what the documentary is about. The mom said, you know what? Why did this happen to us? We've never had these kinds of things happen. And then they looked into it and realized, holy crap, we've been having all these weird things because of the uranium. So it's not horrible to look and face these things. I think the horrible part is feeling like you can't live a good life. Like it's just turning to shit and nothing's going to work. Like that's horrible. That is something that I guess that's the point of this. I'm 15 minutes in. The good thing about the live camera is it has a camera. The bad part is you can't edit it. It just goes boom right up. But I'm going to do it anyways. So, we have a responsibility to ourselves to stay happy. Happiness is resistance. I really believe that. And our spirit selves knew we were coming into this time. We made these arrangements already. This is just part of the continuum of the past, present, future. And we just have to learn how to eat well, exercise, enjoy life. Like that's the thing. I think we just kind of have to refuse to just give in to the misery that's their program. They want us to be miserable. Let's be very, very 100% clear. They want us to be miserable. So happiness is resistance. And And love, we have to really believe that love is greater than fear. Your love can overcome anything that you're afraid of. You just have to love yourself enough to allow yourself to change and, refuse to step back into what feels comfortable because it's always worked. It's always better. That's the way I am. We can't live like that, folks. We have to live with authenticity. We have to be real with each other and love each other. And we can't just stay comfortable. That's our responsibility right now on this planet, is for us to actually be authentic, be real with ourselves and with each other and allow ourselves to embrace life and love each other and be kind and tell people that you love them and hug them and have physical contact, refuse to be afraid of. There's people that are literally afraid of having physical contact. It's very sad. But that's excuse me, I've come across that and it's kind of sad because they deserve physical contact. And we deserve to share that together as human beings. And that is the kind of stuff that, there's nothing that can take that away. We're not going to stop the illnesses and disease that's going to come upon us by worrying about it and deciding life is miserable. We can't eat this, we can't eat that. Eat what you want. Eat. Be reasonable. Eat what you want. I honestly cannot eat fish. Still, I can't. But I do eat dairy. I eat a little bit of dairy now, and I eat chicken and I eat beef. So, this is true confessions. This is the weird part. People are like so overly self-conscious about their food things and what we're eating. Like, just make yourself healthy. Make yourself happy. Because we're going to get something. It's coming. It's here. It's, they've been pouring plutonium and chemicals and debris and just crap on us since the beginning of the 1900s when they got really big industrial. They just unfortunately, the modern era contamination is highly toxic. That's the worst part. Is so we just have to stay healthy, and we can stay healthy. We can choose to stay healthy. And guess what? Your body will stay healthy. You can think all the happy thoughts you want. I've known people who've gotten very sick thinking all the happy thoughts, eating all the right food. When you have nuclear contamination or chemical contamination, your system, your happy thoughts can't overcome what do they call that? The biology or the chemistry. But you know what? In the meantime, we can be healthy and happy. And there's a lot of things we can't overcome now. So, I don't know. I've just been giving this a lot of thought. I don't want us to walk around all glum and go, oh man, life's not worth living, because life is fabulous. And that's all I wanted to say. So, I can see I'm at 18. I'm way past 15 minutes. Ciao, you guys. Put your courage feet on. Thanks for being my subscribers. I like to thank TJ, always comments. Fix It Stupid always comments. Orange Julius, my friend, always comments. Mr. Ackerman, Tom Ackerman, always comments. I love that. I love the people that come to my channel and make comments. There's a lady, Gainer, I forget, she's kind of a newer subscriber. She comments every once in a while. It's nice to have my little tribe of people who watch these videos and give me honest feedback. And it's really sweet. I like it. So, but tell me this, do you like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, when I do these little rants? Would you guys rather? I personally prefer longer videos. Shorter videos don't quite get the message. So I just assume have a little bit longer, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maxed out at 20. So, ciao, you guys. I'm hitting 20 now. Bye. See you tomorrow.